It is no longer impacting home tunnel traffic, however, so we've eased out through that area. The Lincoln is 15, and the inbound George is 30 from 8095, only 10 from the Palisades Parkway. Traffic this time around is sponsored by Windorama. Get in the game with Windorama's biggest sale ever. Save up to 30% off your window and door installation during the Home Team Savings event. Now through September 14th, visit SaveWithRama.com to book your free consultation. Karen Stewart, 1010 wins at 92.3 FM.
The drama surrounding the New York City mayor's race and whether Mayor Adams may drop out to take a job in the Trump administration went next level Thursday when President Trump confirmed that he's got a preference.
I would like to see two people drop out and have it be one-on-one. And I think that's a race that could be won.
For his part, Mayor Adams slammed the media.
I'm surprised of how the standards of reporting in the New York Times has dropped so much. I've never asked for a job with HUD. I've never been promised a job with HUD. I have not communicated with the president.
Well, there are now multiple reports of a secret meeting in Florida. We're also hearing from Andrew Cuomo, who said this of President Trump.
I don't want him involved in anything to do with my race. What Eric Adams chooses to do is up to Eric Adams. What Curtis Lewa chooses to do is up to Curtis Lewa.
He also speculated,
I believe it's in Donald Trump's interest for Mamdani to win.
Adding,
President Trump doesn't want me. Our interactions were not pleasant.
Cuomo and Zohran Mamdani are now going at it over the debates ahead of the vote.
Andrew Cuomo issued the challenge amid reports about Mayor Adams and Curtis Lewa possibly exiting the race.
New Yorkers deserve answers. I challenge him to 5 debates, 1 in every borough.
Earlier this week, Mamdani posted a video saying he'd let his opponents fight it out.
And I'm looking forward to getting back in the ring to do the 2 official ones in October as your Democratic nominee. Those are debates sponsored by the Campaign Finance Board. In the meantime, I won't be at this televised circus.
Instead, Mamdani announced town halls in every borough, beginning with one this weekend with Senator Bernie Sanders in Brooklyn. Marla Diamond, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
Looks like the fight between President Trump and New York State's top lawyer is not yet over.
New York Attorney General Letitia James says she's planning to ask the state's Court of Appeals to reinstate the civil fraud penalties against President Trump and his family. Those penalties were thrown out last month after a 5-judge panel found themselves split on key questions in the case, such as whether Trump was properly found liable and whether James had the authority to bring the case in the first place. Those penalties totaled about $500 million. Mike Dubusky, ABC News.
A fatal shooting in Brooklyn where a pair of 20-year-old twin brothers were hit by gunfire. One died. The others got wounds on his leg and head. This happened in Cypress Hills, Euclid, and Sutter Avenues yesterday at around 2:40 in the afternoon. No word what led to that shooting. Police say the suspect got away on a bicycle. As the fashion industry mourns the loss of icon Giorgio Armani, tributes are now pouring in from all over the world.
Armani turned the concept of understated elegance into a multi-billion-dollar fashion empire. In Rome, painter Giuseppe Collin says Armani has been #1 for 50 years, the pinnacle of Italian fashion, with a unique and exceptional talent. Oscar winner Mira Sorvino said Armani discovered her at the Venice Film Festival in the 1990s and dressed her for Hollywood and
my wedding dress. You know, the most two biggest days besides the birth of my children in my life, in a way. You know, and he was there making it beautiful.
Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni described Armani as a symbol of the best of Italy. I'm Ed Donahue.
Now, Bloomberg Money Watch, sponsored by Brooklyn Solar Works, and here's Courtney Donahoe.
Susan, rival yoga wear companies are leaving Lululemon in the dust. The company, known for its pricey leggings, are trying to win over shoppers who are spending less and more willing to try newer brands. Younger rivals such as Elo Yoga and Vuori are grabbing market share. And like the rest of the apparel industry, Lululemon's trying to get a handle on tariffs. The yoga wear maker slashing its financial outlook for the year. Shares are tumbling close to 20% this morning. Turning to today's trade, jobs are the focus for investors. The August employment report out in about an hour from now. Economists say 75,000 were added to the payrolls last month. S&P futures are gaining 14 points. I'm Courtney Donahoe, Bloomberg Money Watch on 1010 wins at 92.3 FM.
Hey, New York. Tired of sky-high energy bills? Brooklyn Solar Works is here to help. Brooklyn Solar Works is New York City's local solar expert with over 2,000 projects completed in the city. Brooklyn Solar Works installs rooftop solar systems designed to maximize your savings. You could save more than $80,000 over time. Plus, with city, state, and federal incentives available, you can save over 75% on your installation. Get a free quote today at brooklynsolarworks.com. That's brooklynsolarworks.com.
You know what they say about judging a book by its cover? Everyone with an addiction has a story to tell. Don't know? Don't judge. Addiction is a treatable medical condition. What helps people seek treatment is support. What does not help is shame and stigma. We can all make a difference. Learn how at oasis.ny.gov. The New York State Office of Addiction Services and Supports. Every step of the way.
It's time. Time for the pro to get everything for the job delivered. Large orders of lumber, doors, windows, paint, plumbing, anything the job needs, all from one partner. Get it today with same-day delivery. Get it tomorrow with next-day delivery on 50,000 plus projects. Or get it on your timeline with scheduled delivery on everything from framing to flooring. It's time to get your whole job, all your jobs delivered. Ask about all our new delivery options at the Pro Desk. The Home Depot Pro, it's about time.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe nasal spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it. Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Let's go! You still got it, but your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Now, a commercial message. I'm Larry Mullins. Personal injury should equal personal attention. That's what you get at Specter & Associates Serious Injury Law Firm. They understand accidents and represent people who have been seriously injured. Specter & Associates is based in New York and will help. Injured? Call them first. 800-318-8888. Specter & Associates has recovered hundreds of millions of dollars for their clients. Have you been involved in any kind of accident? Visit their website, crashinjury.com, or call 800-318-8888. The attorneys at Specter & Associates are fierce in getting you the money you deserve. Call them first. 800-318-8888. That's 800-318-8888. Or visit their website, crashinjury.com.
Specter & Associates, your serious injury lawyers. 800-318-8888.
Licensed in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania. Helping New York City's homeless with dignity. Visit Bowery.org. 1010 wins because we are better together. Wins News Time 7:30.
And a very good Friday morning. Made it to the end of the work week already. I'm Scott Stanford. You know, we blinked our eyes, and just like that, the NFL's back. It's week 1 off and running after last night's opener in Philly. That means the Jets and Giants start their season this Sunday. And nothing's ever guaranteed for New York and New Jersey football fans, except for maybe a little high blood pressure. Can this season be different with some new faces leading both clubs?
So with all the buzz about the Jets and Giants and all of those new faces you're talking about, I found Gerard from Bay Ridge. So who's he behind? Jets, Giants?
Miami Dolphins.
Now, that's my luck, I guess, right? But why Miami Dolphins? What's your link to them?
When I started watching football, I was a big Dan Marino fan. So,
there you go. Okay.
It caused me a lot of agita, but, maybe one day they'll come through.
So you go to a sports bar around here and everybody's rooting Jets, Giants, and you're like, Finns.
Somewhat. I never really hated the Jets growing up, even though they were in the division. A lot of my friends were Giants fans, and they've seen enough success. But I think it's going to be a rough year for all 3 teams that we're talking about.
His prediction: Jets win 8 games, Giants win 5. Ouch. Glenn Shaw, 1010 wins, 92.3 FM here in Midtown.
Dolphins. Boy, I used to be a fan of Mercury Morris, number 22, when I was a kid, but now, come on, the Dolphins. Wins News Time 7:31. Friday morning commute. Let's get you where you need to go. Here's Karen Stewart.
All right, Bronx River Parkway commuters in the Bronx, on the Bronx River, near Miles Square Road. This is Mount Vernon. We've got delays. There. We've got one lane blocked. This northbound Van Wyck accident will not go away. The one north of the LIE. The accident blocks the right lane there, that neighborhood. Things are very slow. If you're heading out into the Hudsons, here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. 30 into the George from 8095. It's only 10 from the Palisades and 15 from 4 and 46. The inbound side of the Lincoln Tunnel is 15, and the inbound Holland is 35 minutes from the Pulaski Skyway, 20 minutes from the Newark Bay Extension. New Jersey, now we've got an accident on 22. Eastbound at New Providence Road and Mountainside. This accident leaves us with one lane block. Eastbound 24 at Columbia Turnpike and Florham Park, that's exit 2. We have an accident with a lane closed. And 1 and 9 northbound at 35 and Woodbridge, a down traffic signal. Partially blocks the exit ramp there. We look good on 280 and we're gone on 78. That accident with the truck off the highway, that thing has finally been cleared away. We're sponsored by Net2 Phone Coach. Boost workplace productivity and performance. Karen Stewart, 1010 wins at 92.3 FM.
Up at night wondering if your team's performing at their highest level? Coach by Net2 Phone uses AI to analyze calls and emails, track goals, and answer your questions. It's like ChatGPT, but for sales. Sleep better with a free demo at net2phonecoach.com.
AccuWeather forecast meteorologist Heather there. Heather, not a bad day. We get a little warmer today. Is that what I hear?
Yeah, definitely some warming up here, feeling a little bit more like summer again. Partly to mostly sunny skies and more humidity to go along with the warmth. We'll also have a breeze this afternoon with a high of 82. Tonight, just a few clouds around. It'll stay warm and sticky with a low of 71. Then we start off with some sun tomorrow, but clouds move in the afternoon along with a couple of heavy gusty thunderstorms that'll be around in the afternoon and evening. It'll be warm and humid with a high of 85. Showers linger early on Sunday, especially over Long Island. It'll be cooler and less humid otherwise. We'll see some sun return for the afternoon with a high of 73. Beautiful weather for Monday with sunshine and a high of 73 again. Right now, partly to mostly sunny at 66 in Central Park, going up to 82. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Heather Zaire on New York's weather station, 1010 winds on 92.3 FM.
Thank you, Heather. Things got a little testy on Capitol Hill yesterday. A contentious hearing where Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. was grilled by Democrats and Republicans on the Senate Finance Committee, all about his handling of vaccines and the firing of the CDC director and everything in between.
Senators from both parties grilling Kennedy over his decision to fire the CDC director, Susan Menarez, less than a month after her swearing in.
Did you, in fact, do what Director Menarez said you did, which is tell her to just go along with vaccine recommendations, even if she didn't think such recommendations aligned with scientific evidence? No, I did not.
Dr. Menarez writing in the Wall Street Journal that she was fired for refusing Kennedy's, quote, troubling directive that she rubber-stamped the unwritten recommendations of a vaccine advisory panel filled with people who have publicly expressed anti-vaccine rhetoric.
That's Jacqueline Lee reporting. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt posting on X last night saying Secretary Kennedy is taking flack because he's over the target. The Trump administration is addressing root causes of chronic disease, embracing transparency in government, and championing gold standard science. From RFK Jr. to John Kennedy, Senator John Kennedy from Louisiana. Mr. Kennedy discussing the dangers of eating radioactive shrimp. You can remember we told you about that shrimp recall at stores like Walmart. Well, at a Senate hearing about water contamination this week, Mr. Kennedy warned Americans, that eating radioactive shrimp could turn you into an alien xenomorph. You know, like the one from the Alien movie, Sigourney Weaver. Listen.
It'll kill you. Even if it doesn't turn you into the alien if you eat this stuff, I guarantee you'll grow an extra ear.
He guarantees it. Extra ear? Where do I sign up? Better my hearing. Mr. Kennedy even showed a picture of the alien from the 1979 original film. Just FYI, the FDA says the contamination levels in the shrimp aren't enough to create an entire alien army. Maybe just an extra ear. Mr. Kennedy, what are your thoughts on brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts?
It'll kill you.
Lucky Charms?
It'll kill you.
Really? What about joining Pilates class?
It'll kill you.
I knew it.